What's going on, guys? Wayne here and welcome to another video. Today's a video that I've been looking forward to for quite a bit, and a lot of people have been teasing about this video and asking about it, and so ultimately I thought I would make it. A lot of people have been asking me, or like have said to me in the comments of the videos, where it's like, oh, I love the names that you give these characters, I love the name you gave this guy, why did you call this guy that, and so on and so forth. And I'm talking about the names that I give the Assassin's Creed multiplayer characters. So far, the AC3 characters are the ones that have been showcased the most, but you've also got Brotherhood and Revelations, and there's one or two in Assassin's Creed 3 which I haven't really explored. So I figured there's a bit of fun. I'm going to do a 3-part series where I'm going to present all the character names, and I do have some really good ones. Some I haven't really thought of, which is why I want you guys to come up with some in the comments below. But anyway, in this first episode, let's just get right into it. Let's have a look at Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer. Okay guys, first up we have the Priest. Original definition was Bible Basher, in this case Mark 1, but I also called him Crystal Maze, because he reminded me of the guy from the presenter of Crystal Maze, which is a TV show that I used to watch when I was a kid, like a puzzle-solving big TV show that I watched when I was a kid. I also called him Paul Bettany every once in a while, because he reminded me of Paul Bettany's character, the Mad Monk character from Ron Howard's Da Vinci Code film. Next up, we have the Doctor. Without question, the first thing that popped in my head when I played this guy was Angry Birds. I just called him Angry Bird, the original Doctor, and then obviously I called him the Doctor later on in Revelations. But yeah, the original version was always Angry Birds. The Prowler, I never came up with one for him. It wasn't really a character that I liked, so yeah, I never really came up with one for him. If you do have any names for the characters that I didn't come up with, I'll say which ones. Please say so in the comments below. Next up we have the Nobleman, who I called Claw, because when I saw that Claw, the first thing that went through my head was, I'll get you next time, Prowler, next time. then with like a cat on the lap, it just reminded me of Claw from Inspector Gadget. So yeah, he was always Claw without a shadow of a doubt. Next up, the Courtesan, the Whore, standard, like everyone calls the Courtesan the Whore, and then obviously that theme repeats itself in later Assassin's Creeds. Next up we have the Barber, Sweeney Todd. He was always called Sweeney Todd in my eyes, you know, I just call it, yep, Sweeney Todd, plain and simple. I didn't really have a name for the Executioner, but I came up with one for him recently, and I'm going to call him Patrick Star, just because if you look at his face, it just looks just... Why? Like a stupid little Patrick Star moment when Patrick doesn't get a joke or doesn't get something that's going on. It's just like, if he'll keep his fucking head still, he's just kind of like, what? Huh? You know. So yeah, he's Patrick Star from now on. Engineer, Vincent Van Gogh. Always went for Vincent Van Gogh with this one. Originally it was the Ginger Nut, but I changed it to Vincent Van Gogh, and it just kind of stuck there. Oh, the Captain. I hated this character, so I called him Twat-Tanyan, a variation of D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. Twat-Tanyan, and then you've got Athos and Porthos make an appearance later on. You got the Smuggler. I never really come up with one for her. Again, she was a pretty decent design, an all-round good character, so I only really came up with back in Brotherhood, I only came up with names for characters that I either disliked from some kind of angle or there was something to make fun of. But as far as the Smuggler went, it was a pretty solid all-round character. Harley Quinn just went with the Joker, nothing special there. A good one by Shimmy was Demon Spawn. I thought that was pretty funny, but I just kind of just went with the Joker. Officer, oh fucking hell, right. This one has the biggest story involved around Brotherhood. I called this one Commando Cunt because of the beret. Because even though he's called an officer, when you see him with that beret, he looks like a commando, you know, like a Navy SEAL or a Green Beret. And everyone used to play as him when Brotherhood first started. Everyone used to always play as him because he was one of the DLC characters, you know, the ones that you paid for, that you got in pre-order, along with the Harley Quinn. So he was always a playable character, and I hated him. I still hate him, so he was always Commando Cunt. Oh god, right, Harley Quinn. I didn't really come up with a name for her. I just went with Harley Quinzel, Harley Quinn. You know, Joker, Harley Quinn, lol, nothing special. Blacksmith. Oh god, Beard of Zeus, from Anchorman. Whenever I first saw him, I just went, by the beard of Zeus, from Anchorman. So it just stuck with me. Beard of Zeus for the blacksmith. Faith never came up with one for her. She's another one you guys can name. Same with the footpad. These were characters that I rarely saw. Oh, the mercenary. This is Porthos. And then the prior. Rarely saw him, but I just called him Phantom of the Opera. Oh, the knight was a popular one. I used to always call him Flesh Wound because he reminded me of the knight, the knight from Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail. You know, I'm not missing an arm; it's only a flesh wound. So I used to always call this guy Flesh Wound because he just looked like an awesome knight, and it reminded me of Monty Python. Dame Rosa, yeah, another one that I never came up with. And last but not least, you have Athos. I called this one Athos or Asthos or Asshole. Asshole Thos. It's fucking. I can't even say it. It doesn't even roll off my tongue anymore. But yeah, I didn't really come up with any good ones. Commando Cunt was a good one, and Twat Tanyan was a great one. That I came up with right at the end of the Brotherhood days before Revelations. But all the good names really came on when Revelations came along. Well, there you go, guys. That was the Brotherhood multiplayer names list. Some really good ones there. I really do enjoy some of some of those names. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be looking at Revelations, and that's when the real comedy of some of the names really comes through. Because that's when I started playing AC multiplayer a lot more, and I started coming up with some really good names. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, tell me the names of what you have for these characters, if you have any. Only for the Brotherhood ones for this one, then you can leave Revelations and AC3 ones in the later two videos. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe, and I will see you in the next one. Love y'all, guys. Wayne out. Peace.